Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game called Poison. Poison. Poison is a game published by Outset Games, or I don't know if that's their X code, this is Outset on the box. Designed by Reiner Knizia, hence the Reiner Knizia is Poison. Plays 3 to 6 players, ages 8+, and doesn't have a time, but I don't know, you're playing the number of players, that many rounds, so if you're playing 6 players, it's going to be a minute. But if you're playing 3 players, 20-25 minutes probably. And in this game is their theme. I don't think there's theme, but let's look. There is no theme in this one either. So you are basically playing cards to these 3 different potions: purple, blue, and red. And once the potion pot has a value of 13 in it, if you play to that pot, you have to take all the cards in there, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's -1 point per card. But there are green cards that are poison. They'll have a value 4. If there's poison in there, -2 points. And the interesting thing about this, whoever takes the most of each color card, meaning they've taken that much out of the pots, they get to discard their cards. They're not losing any points for those. So you may want to take a bunch. You may not want to take any, but you definitely don't want to take some. You want to take either all or nothing. That's kind of the rub. You definitely don't want poison. So if you want to see how that works, you can click the link in the video description. Otherwise, stick around here and we'll take a look at the components. Alright, so let's take a look at the components for Poison. This is a pretty small box game. I mean, you can see it right here. There's my hand, there's the box. Pretty small box, it's just cards. I like the artwork, it's goofy. So there is that. It has a score sheet. You know, not necessary, but I like it. And when it comes with a score sheet, it comes with a pencil. Big fan. Alright, so the cards are pretty nice quality. They're easy to tell, at least for me, the colors. I don't know if they have colorblind issues here. Well, maybe. Nope, I don't think they have colorblind things, but they're not linen finished, I don't think. Let's see if we can see it. Nope, non-linen finish here, which is okay. But overall, the cards are good. I like the funky art, like the little frog is cute. Here's some spiders or cockroaches. What else we got? Let's see what else we got. Lizards or worms. Yeah, I like it. It's funny. The number on the card, though, is the number of the little creatures, too, which I dig. So, yeah, the components are fine. Rule book is like 4 pages. It's super easy to learn. There's no issues here with any of the components. So, as far as I'm concerned, the components for Poison are all right. Cards could be linen finished, but aside from that, there we go. So, let's go up to the top and see what we think about the game. Okay, so we played this game with a friend at Origins, and apparently this is a remake of Friday the 13th or something from Yellow. That one has different things, and this is just a Poison. It's in a green box, I think, still. I don't know. But, so this is not a new game, but it's new to me, and this is the version that I had just picked up at Origins. And the reason I picked it up, I'll be honest, it was like $17 and we had a $5 coupon, so it was $12. Second reason I picked it up, it's Reiner Knizia, and I'm becoming a fan of his games. And I read the back of this box, and it kind of reminded me of 6 Nimmt, which is a game where you're playing cards down in a line, and if you play the 6th card in a line, you have to take all the cards, and you get points for all the bullheads that are on there. Similar vibe. I was like, well, I like 6 Nimmt. This has kind of a similar vibe. It's $12. Let's check it out. So I picked it up, played it, and it is a good time. It has that similar vibe of 6 Nimmt, a little bit of math, like when do you want to play Poison down on this card? When do you want, like maybe there's all reds in here. You can take it all. There's no poison, but you're going to be getting a lot of reds. But maybe you want to take the reds because you have all the reds. So there's, you know, it's a really simple game to play. It's a really simple game to teach. But the decision of when and where to play cards, when to drop your poisons, when to take cards, because you're eventually going to have to take some cards, that's where the game really shines. It doesn't outstay its welcome. You're just playing all the cards from your hand over the number of rounds that there are players. And then whoever has, I think it's the least amount of points because it's negative, which is kind of dumb. But whoever has the least amount of points is the winner. That means you didn't collect as many cards. So yeah, this is a really fun game. Not my favorite Knizia game. There are other games that do similar deals to this. I've mentioned Six Nimmt. But it's still fun. It's easier to explain the Six Nimmt. Six Nimmt can be a little over, like you have to see a round of it to kind of understand it. This one you can just explain, hey, if you put higher than 14 in this pot, you have to take all the cards. If you take a green card, they're worth -2. If you take the most of a color, you discard them, done. I just thought you had to play the game. So this is a really fun game. I enjoy it quite a bit. It'll be staying in my collection because it's a small box and it can go anywhere. So I'm going to give this a BGG Accepted Seal. It's going to get a 7.5 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 3.75 out of 5 wrenches on an arbitrary wrench scale. That means absolutely nothing, but we have to give it the games that we enjoy. And that's what I'm going to do. So that is Poison from the great Dr. Reiner Knizia and published by Outset. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics. And as always, keep gaming.